Hello, my brothers and sisters. Thank you very much for joining. We are reading daily inspirational words, quotes from world scriptures. And now we study about God. And let's start reading divine love and compassion. Of all God's attributes, love is the most attractive and compelling. Most people who believe in God do so because of the mysterious moments when they felt his love, comfort, and grace. It moved their hearts to faith even amidst the mid-doubts. Because of the Creator's love, the creation is a benevolent place that upholds and protects life. Indeed, the good creation is an expression of that love. Love is the essence of God. It is even more than that. As Father Moon teaches, love is the very motivational behind God's creation. It is the why of God. Love is also the reason God has pursued and the history of salvation through many turtles paths. Love teaches God to be patient and forgiving with us ignorant creatures who long ago lost our way and became inured to the gracious melodies of the Spirit. Despite our deafness and blindness, God never chooses to embrace us and lead us forward. Love, the essence of God. God is love, and he who abides in love abides in God, and God in him. 1 John 4:16. My mercy embraces all things. Quran 7:156. To love is to know me, my innermost nature, the truth that I am. Bhagavad Gita 1855 Hinduism. The greatest compassionate heart is the essence of Buddhahood. Grandiyaha Sutra Buddhism. Lord, you are the univocate savior, motiveless, compassionate being, a being wisher even when unprayed and friend even when unrelated. Unrelated. Sorry. Vita Ragasva 13:1 Jainism. Bright but hidden, the self dwells in the heart. Everything that moves, breathes, opens, and closes, live in the self. He is the source of love and may be known through love but not through thought. He is the goal of life. Attain this goal. Mundaka Upanishad 2:1 Hinduism. Love is the firstborn, laughter and the gods, the father and man. You, O love, are the eldest of all, altogether mighty. To you we pay homage, greater than the breadth of earth and heaven, of or water and fire. You, O love, are the eldest of all, altogether mighty. To you we pay homage. In many a form of goodness, a love you show you grace. Grant that these forms may penetrate within our hearts. Send elsewhere all malice. Altara Veda 9:2, 19, 20, 25. Hinduism. O good man, compassion act to as parent to all beings. The parent is compassion. Know that compassion is the Tathagata. O good man, compassion is the Buddha, nature of all beings. Such a Buddha nature is long overshadowed by illusion. That is why being cannot see. The Buddha nature is compassion. Compassion is the Tathagata Mahaparishvana Sutra 259 Buddhist. The bull of Dharma is born of compassion. Con- content of mind holds creation together. Moreover, we understand this is enlightened. How great is the Lord under which this bull stands. Japuri 16 M1P3 16. O Son of Man, dwelled in my immemorable being and in the ancient eternity of my essence. I knew my love for thee, therefore I created thee, have engraved on thee mine image, and revealed to thee my beauty. Hidden words of Baha'u'llah, Arabic 3 Baha'i Faith. And let's go now to the teaching of Second Coming Messiah, Sun Myung Moon. God is the Lord of love. He exists to spread love throughout the universe and make it eternal. God is the womb of love. He is the source of love, emotion, out of which emanates parental love, children's love, sibling love, love of kind, and love of country. These different kind of love are like branches and leaves growing from the main trunk. They are like waves that eventually turn into ripples. The farther away from the source, the farther the emotion becomes. How does it feel to experience the realm of God's love? It is like the walking through a garden of a warm spring day. You see all different kinds of flowers and became intoxicated with their fragrance. Lying on the grass, you feel something undescribable as you look up to the sky and see the towering columbus clouds shining like clumps of cotton. You feel yourself dancing, breathing. God's love is the wellspring of power and happiness of all beings. It endows each one with the energy of life. God's love is the absolute requirement for faith. It is necessary element for joy, pleasure, peace, and everything else human life desire. Moreover, God's love is the principle of the spirit world. What is God's heart? It refers to God's perfect foundation for love. All of God's creation wells up from his heart, as did all his ideals for them. Thus, God's heart is the perfect foundation for everything. God's heart also springs forth into the perfect completion of everything. There can be no perfection or completion apart from God's heart. Yeah, very interesting. There cannot be perfection or completion apart from God's heart. Yeah, so interesting. God is the subject of heart. For this reason, God can feel limitless sorrow as well as limitless joy. Just because He is God doesn't mean that He possesses only joy and positive emotion. When God is said, His heart of sorrow is deeper and wider than any person can ever comprehend. God exists for love and live for love. God does not live for himself but for love. Likewise, all things are born from love. Thus, in the world of love, there cannot be a cause that we should live for ourselves. God knows everything, omniscient and omnipotent. He is the supreme king of knowledge and power. Omnipresent, he exists everywhere. What does God need? Diamonds. He can make them anytime. God, gold or jewels. No, what God needs is love, dwelling all by himself. Would God say, I have love and it's great and love? No, there is something that God needs. God is a personal God, then he should have a mouth, shouldn't he? He also should have a nose, eyes, ears, hands, and feet, a mind, and a heart. Surely God must have them because he is a personal God. God is the original being of love, and out of love he created human beings. A solitary being cannot love. Therefore, there is one thing that even God absolutely needs, a partner whom he can love. He can only love in a relationship with a counterpart. God, the original being of love and heart, created the universe with love as his motivation. In doing so, he created human beings in his image as his substantial object partners, as it is in record in Genesis 1:27. So God created man on his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. God is our eternal, formless, and internal parent, and he created Adam and Eve to be perfected as our visible and external parents. If what God needs is love, then he needs object partners with whom he can relate and share love. What sort of being could be these animals? God would love beings that resemble him. If God's partner are indeed human beings, then we are led to the conclusion that God has a human-like personality. God, who is in complete harmony within himself, must also have attributes that can harmonize 100% with the innate faculties of the human mind and body. Hence, God must have intellect, emotions, and will. Love cannot be completed without a partner. Even God absolutely needs a counterpart in order to attain the most precious love. That is why He created. God seeks out a partner so that he can experience absolute love through relating with another. In this sense, God exists for human beings and human beings exist for God. True love being when we live for the sake of another. What is the origin of human being? God's love. We were born for love. Love is the origin. Life is not the most precious thing. Our life derives from God's idea of love. Therefore, love transcends life. Love is the root of life. We are born from God, from love, grow up in love, and meet a partner for love. That should be our life. If God is the first generation, then human beings are the second generation. God will always love us, his sons and daughters. But do we experience God's love? Human beings need to experience that love if we are to become God's perfect partners. Yes, these brothers and sisters, please practice this today, God's love, and wish you a great day today. Contact me anytime to participate in these meetings and start every day with happy quotes. All the best. Bye bye.